that goes. Okay, so this is number 2 on the general computer tricks that are useful when using the Advanced MD EHR. Again, these are just general tricks that can be used for any Windows-based system, not just Advanced MDs, but you may or may not be aware of these, and it could save you some time and make things a little easier for you. So I already talked about how to change the text size using the trackpad, either pinching with 2 fingers or pulling apart with two fingers. You pinch, it makes it smaller. You pull apart, makes it bigger, and your text size will automatically change. So second item is how to copy and paste text. I find this very useful, in particular when I'm outside of the regular EHR. Let's say, for example, I am looking up some kind of disease process maybe that's complex or that I don't know about. And so let's say I wanted to know about this little section here on pinworm treatment, and I want to highlight this section. Well, what I do is I just left click and highlight the whole section that I want to copy. Hold it down. Basically what I'm doing is I'm holding down with the left button and then moving it along to highlight the whole section. So when that's all done like that, then I basically come over to my keyboard here and I hit the control button plus the C button, if I can find it. I can't see it with my finger covering it up. That's the C button, see over my knuckle. So I'm going to hit the control C with my 2 fingers. There I did. I just hit that while it was highlighted, so that should be copied. Now I can come back to Advanced MD and say, let's say I want to put it into my diagnosis box here. So let's make this bigger. This is just a sick visit. I could also put it in a letter. Like, for example, if I wanted to create a letter for the patient to explain something, or a school note or what have you. So now I've got my cursor here blinking in right there in that diagnosis box. I hit control at the same time as I hit C to copy. Now I'm going to paste that section by doing something called control V, which will paste whatever I had copied. So I have to do it at the same time. So let me hit control and then really stretch, because normally I use 2 fingers, and then I'll show you here all the text gets thrown up there. So pretty easy to do. I also will use it, another trick, if you've noticed up at the top where I find it useful, by the note section here. If you haven't used it too much, well, there's these little boxes that I have mine organized, miscellaneous notes and confidential notes. Well, a lot of times I may have a disease that the patient has that maybe not everybody knows about, or you can't remember all the details about. For example, recently saw a patient who had deletion of the 22 segment on chromosome in the Q section, so velofacial-cardiac defect or DiGeorge syndrome. And if you can remember all the details and what the problems are, great, but I'm not that smart, so I'll copy a section from the e-medicine and I'll put the summary in right here using, again, the 2 keys, control C to copy whatever I highlight, and then when I get the cursor where I want it, hit control V to paste it. So that's the second trick. Thank you.